For my child observation report, I observed two children. Some background info on the children that I observed. Their names are Emma and Everly. They are ages 6 and 4, and my relation to them is they are my little cousins. The observation took place on March 15. The observation was only around 30 minutes. I observed them in a classroom inside their house. Um, their mom and aunt run a daycare center at their home. So this is the room that the girls sometimes use to play, which is why I thought it was a natural environment for them, and I decided to do the observation there. During the observation, some of the activities they engaged in were stuff like playing teacher and student, playing dress up. At one point, they were both played by themselves, and they even played tea party. Some of the theories that I saw when observing them was Bandura's social learning theory, specifically Bandura's modeling. Modeling is when children learn by observing others and imitating their behavior. This is seen when during the observation they are playing teacher. Emma enacted as a teacher while Everly uh, enacted as a student. They set up a bunch of their dolls in chairs around the classroom, and basically Emma held a class in front of all of them, and she enacted as a teacher. She basically learned this by modeling her mom and her aunt since they are in a daycare. Emma got a pretty good hang of it and was able to take control of a classroom environment and enacted at that during the observation. Another theory that I observed while watching them is Vygotsky's social learning theory, more specifically his imaginative play and zone of proximal development. The zone of proximal development is when a child enters a quote unquote zone that facilitates advancing them in any kind of way that they wouldn't have been able to do so on their own. This was observed also when they were playing teacher. Just by simply being around their mother and aunt in the daycare helped them imagine playing as older adults. Emma was forced to imagine herself as a teacher, which would make her an older adult, and in doing so, it facilitates abstract thinking and advancing their own cognitive development. The last theory that I saw was Piaget's cognitive development, specifically the four stages of cognitive development and the preoperational stage. The preoperational stage, according to Piaget, is from ages 2 to 7, which they are both in between these ages. In this stage, children commonly engage in pretend play. This can be seen when they were playing teacher, they were playing tea party, and other activities. Another thing commonly seen is animism, which is when children believe objects are real when they really are not. This could be like toys or any other thing. These are both seen during the observation, especially when they were playing teacher and they had the dolls act as students for them, giving them the humanistic personality when in reality they are just toys.